Siema z tej strony, Big Bad Dice. Gramy w Dragon Age Origins po dłuższej przerwie. Chciałem grać w Warcrafta III, aczkolwiek Warcraft III jest... Jesteśmy tutaj, tak? Warcraft III jest... Zobaczyłem newsa, że ponoć stworzą wersję 2.0, tak? Więc bez sensu by było robić Warcraft 3 Reforged, jeżeli za parę tygodni wyjdzie prawdopodobnie może właśnie ten taki duży patch Warcraft 3 Reforged właśnie 2.0, tak? Z naprawionymi błędami. Wtedy warto zrobić serię. A na obecną chwilę, no cóż, zrobiłem prolog i resztę odpuszczam, tak? Na razie zrobimy przerwę, poczekamy, zobaczymy, trzymamy ze słowo, żeby im się udało, a w międzyczasie przejdziemy właśnie najlepszego Dragon Age'a, a potem może na dwójkę zrobimy, albo Wiedźmina drugiego, zobaczymy. Tak czy inaczej idziemy z tym koksem. Już mi nie dużo zostało tak naprawdę, nie, może 3/4 gry zostały, no ale jeszcze dodatki. Duże DLC. Jak to się grało już? Taka tam pułapka na moście. Ten pijak.
That looks fine indeed.
Pamiętajcie, że w razie czego, jak będę potrzebować reputacji, to można oszukać. Jest możliwe przedsięwzięcie tego. Kupna tych przedmiotów świątecznych specjali.
As you say.
O. Tam dalej duża grupa jest. Same szkielety. Czas na szabring. Zbroja Legionu. Tylko tyle? Jeden grób? Sarkofag? To jest rozczarowany.
It will be done.
First day they come and catch everyone.
As you say.
Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat. Fifth day, they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dream. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew.
Creepy. Ale wzięli go. No te pająki totalnie zasłaniają nam wszystko.
I shall.
Wiecie co? I świstaka. Już zdychaj. Skrzynkę znajdziemy, no i kupę. Strzały. Długi miecz pomiotów, czyli byłem blisko.
I'll do it.
Eighth day we hated as she is violated. Ninth day she grins and devours
As you say,
her kin. Now she does as she's become to be. First day they come and catch everyone. Second day
it will be done.
they beat
I ta kobieta, którą mieliśmy znaleźć?
What is this? A human? Bland and unlikely. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors. Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared, but I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure? Do not talk of Branka, of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain, and I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
Co on zrobiła?
No more than a few breaths, but longer than an eon. It was long enough. No. I swore not to speak of it, not to think of it. They spit bile and blood in my mouth. I would rather die. I will not become what I have.
I tyle. Uciekła.
Very well.
A, że Ogren coś powie na ten temat.
She became
O.
obsessed. That is the word, but it is not strong enough. Blessed stone, there was her again.
As you say.
Złowrogie drzwi.
Very well.
Potrzebny jest kij.
Yes.
Skąd ten klucz? Żona by mi dała, ale uciekła. A to są kolejne drzwi.
We tried to escape, but they found us. Took us all. Turned us.
Czy możliwe, żebym coś ominął? Bardzo dokładnie. O! Duchy.
I thought it would have fallen into dust by now.
Relikt Legionu Umarłych.
Very well.
Powalczyć z duchami.
We will need to fight shortly.
Dobra. Tajemnicze drzwi, co za nim czeka?
They're merciful. The women, they want to touch, to hold.
Złowrogie drzwi. To nie byle jakie drzwi, tylko złowrogie, pamiętajcie.
Yes. As you say.
Wołek mięsa.
Took Laren. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband and drank his blood. And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray, and she smelled like them. They remade her in their image. And she brood mother.
Matka Lęgu. Trzeba było save zrobić. To woda. Chcę się nawadniać. Ojej. A to chyba diety nie trzyma. Gdzie zwierzaki? Zostały na zewnątrz?
Let us end this quickly. Let us end this quickly.
Inaczej to zapamiętałem, wiecie? Będzie trzecia faza, czy lecimy po koniec? Będzie.
Not end well for you.
Ogień zginie. On taka silna się zrobiła nagle. A bo on trzyma mnie. Nie chcę zginąć na koniec. Koniec.
That's where they come from. That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
Kamieniołup. A tu już nic nie ma, tak? Zostało tylko wyjście. Kowadło Pustki.
If Branka is anywhere, this has to be it. She will not be unprepared. What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Shave my back and call me an elf. Branka? By the stone! I barely recognized you.
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily.
Miło jak zwykle.
How shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Enrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side. A king won't defeat a blight. We've had 40 generations of kings, and lost everything. I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very dark spawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradin himself. My people and I. This is what's important. This has lasting... I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void. Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic there's only one way out, Warden. Forward.
What has this place done to you?
I am your paragon.
Ale wkurzająca. Już nie mam miejsca w ekwipunku. Chcę wyrzucić śmieci. Ale gówniane przedmioty w ogóle są. A on ma też dobry pancerz bardzo. Ech. Może odpuszczę zbieranie pierwszych lepszych rzeczy. Żeby sprawdzili pułapki. Patrzcie, kurde, wysyłał na pułapki prosto ludzi swoich.
And they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me. Even my Hespith. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices. As many sacrifices as are needed.
Yes.
Ready!
well.
She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the apple. There was no other choice. Most of them were dying already. But some of the women were transforming. They knew what they would become. There would be an endless supply of fresh, dark spawn to test the traps. They could still serve me. Let me find the anvil. It's the only way.
Co za idiotka. A ogień co? Stoi sobie, patrzy się. Poszła? Dalej jest. To cały korytarz ich będzie. No.
As you say. Of course.
Nie podoba mi się.
Right away. Trap right ahead.
A zwierzę jest gdzie idzie? No trap? To już? Chyba tak. Albo to coś innego.
More foes approach.
Rusz się, kurwa! Do jakiego statusu mam doprowadzić? Że wszystkie będą zwykłe oczy, czy czerwone oczy? No to są czerwone, widzicie? Może trzeba... Właśnie, może trzeba te czerwone niszczyć jak najszybciej. Żeby mnie nie atakowały one, bo one atakują mnie. O właśnie, coś się stało. No i teraz są zwykłe. Ty kurwa biegniesz. Może do tego źle podchodzę w ogóle, trzeba zostawić to i wszystkie później naraz użyć. Patrzcie, teraz użyję tego. To będzie czerwona krew, tak? Krwiste oczy będą, to się zaraz obróci. I znowu użyję tego tym razem, tak? O. Mamy spokój. To się duchy przestały pokazywać. Jedno zostało. Koniec. Coś pokonane, cokolwiek to jest. No, to była walka. Taka zagadka trochę, no. Jest i on.
My name is Carrigan. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar. If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it. Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere. The Darkspawn were pressing in. Originally, I only took volunteers, the bravest of souls, willing to trade their very lives for the chance to defend their homeland. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the Anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes. No! I entombed myself here to find a way to destroy the Anvil. It must not be used again!
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me.
You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has. As long as the anvil exists, it may be used to create slaves, and it will be used. Why seek a more difficult path when another, easier path is available? Help me destroy it.
No one should be given dominion over another's soul.
The anvil's power goes against everything I know to be right.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
No, you will not take it. Not while I still live.
Branka, don't throw your life away for this. Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod! My friend! You must help me! I cannot stop it alone!
Ogień nie zgadza się. Dobrze, przynajmniej teraz zwierzaki nie zostały gdzieś z tyłu. A ten stoi, patrzy się. Parę zwykłych jest, parę i dwa zwykłe, dwa elitarne. Czy ona używa tego do leczenia się? Dobrze widziałem? O Jezu. Kiedy jak nie teraz? Kurde.
Names, long list of dwarves. Fart me a lullaby. It's a... If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and...
Dobra. Czas skończyć tą farsę.
Another life because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
It was good to meet you, Paragon. I intend to ensure that your warnings about the golems are heard by the Circle of Magi.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Yeah. I don't suppose you can bring
I would not do such a thing to her, even if...
Somehow I didn't think so. There is still the matter of the election.
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one...
Ulala.
There, it is done. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond. Aye, that was my great...
I on nie mógł zniszczyć, tak? Bo był związany z nim magicznie. Ty uderzy młotkiem i ona się pęknie? Okej. Dobre kowadło, nie ma co.
You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in our tongue child. May you always find your way in the dark.
A teraz się zgadza ogień. I kufer jakiś. Śmieci same. Zniszczyłem coś. A, bo za dużo, dobra.
Pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news? Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to...
Ciekawe, czy od razu pójdziemy, czy będę mógł sobie pobiegać chwilę. Od razu. Kogo mianujemy?
This argument gets us nowhere.
No ile nam mianujemy?
I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne.
Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Well, Warden, what news do you bring?
Dwie takie same odpowiedzi.
Caradon was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caradon forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caradon choose?
Bailana wybierzemy.
At last, this farce is ended, and I can take my rightful place on my father's throne.
Chyba zabiję tego Amonda. Wiecie co? Od początku mną manipulowali, kombinowali, oszukiwali. Obydwoje. Mnie naprawdę nie obchodzi, kto zostanie królem. Ja potrzebuję tylko wojsk do walki z mrocznymi pamiętami. Niech się pozabijają jak chcą. Niech wyślą mi oddziały.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the king of Orzammar.
Do you acknowledge me as king?
I cannot defy a paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution. Guards, seize him!
No cóż.
You know better than anyone the war facing us, Warden. Orzammar cannot afford to be divided. Anyone undermining my reign is serving only... I will return to my palace to gather my generals. I will see you there, Warden. You have my... You have proven yourself and more, Warden. Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon.
No już, od razu.
His name need not pass. My generals are already preparing for... When you have need of us, you shall have every able-bodied dwarf in Orz. Since you did more than I expected, I offer... This was a mall favored by my brother Trian. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else...
To zobaczcie swoje oblicze na którymś z tych posągów.
I'll see what I can do. Now, I must address my other...
A gdzie są ci? Gwardia śmierci. Oni ich też powinienem zrekrutować móc.
Grey Warden?
O, właśnie.
If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly. Nay, our place is down here. When you break the Blight, you'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say. You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone.
Dobrze. Czyli mamy happy end. Zostało nam kończenie tutaj questików. Co? Może jutro zajmiemy się jakimś DLC? Plaga. Zbierz armię. Armię już mamy. Mamy powrócić do Arlared Cliff. Może zrobimy DLC któreś. Wartość dodatkowa, gdzie to jest? To zrobiliśmy, to też. Witch Hunt. A to co? Tego nie pamiętam. To oddzielne jest, tak? Te bonusy. To są DLC, które posiągałem sobie, żeby urozmaicić grę. Gdzie są mroczne pomioty? A, jeszcze niżej są, dobra. Pieśń liany jeszcze. To jest hardkorowe, tak? Experience Players. Dobra, my kończymy, słyszymy się jutro, cześć.